So today I want to go over how I am able to find these key levels of Confluence, the TA that I do to get these significant levels, because when you know what levels you're looking to take trades from and you know the confirmations that you're looking for to get into the trades, then these significant levels can be very powerful. When I'm doing technical analysis on an area, I like to mark out all the significant levels that I can and organize them into folders. I mark out all of the weekly levels that are inside this range. Then I go down to the daily time frame. I mark out all the significant daily levels, and I do the same on the 4 hour, and then I just organize those levels into folders. Then I will mark out the key volume areas, and I will put those in a separate folder. I'll mark out, point of controls, value area lows or highs, or just general high volume areas. Like if I pull up a fixed range volume profile and I see that this area has a lot of volume here, I might mark that out. And you can do this, macro or local volume levels, and keep those in a separate folder too, just so I can turn them on and off when I want. You can also mark out other volume levels like naked daily point of controls, or you can turn on the VPVR and mark out significant volume levels this way. But for the most part, I like to use the fixed range volume profile and use the value area highs and lows and the point of controls and just look for high volume areas inside of here. And then I will look at price action, and I'll just mark out the significant support and resistance levels that I see by eye. You see right here, I have support resistance levels in this folder. And when I'm doing this, I'm just looking for, the areas that we found the most support and resistance on, the ones that we had the most touches on, because these can be significant levels as well. So I'll just go through either on the macro or locally, and I'll mark out these support resistance levels. I tend to do it more for the macro levels. If I'm doing local support resistance, it's usually because I'm looking for take profit levels locally, or maybe I'm looking for confluence with a level. And then if I'm looking to plan out a trade for the day, I'll look at, what happened the last few days. If we had a big move, I'll pull a fib retracement. If I see that, we may be approaching a golden pocket soon, then I will pull up my other TA and see if we have any confluence in this area. Because what I've found is if you see a golden pocket that has a lot of confluence, like a weekly and a daily level and a value area high of a sideways range, there's a good chance that this level will be respected. And so now that I determined that this area right here is a significant level, a level of interest that I may want to take a trade from just because we have lots of confluence in this area, the only thing to do is set an alert at this level and wait for price to come up here. And sometimes the hardest part is just waiting for price to come to your level, being patient, but I didn't have to wait that long. When I woke up this morning, like around 9, I marked out this area, and it only took a few hours for us to get up here. And, not that long ago, I got an alert on my phone saying we were coming into this golden pocket. And so I started looking for the confirmations to get me into this trade. And what did we see as we came up here? We saw bearish divergences on the 12-minute time frame. We also saw the same thing on the 6-minute, bearish divergences. Money flow was very thick, which made me a little uncertain, but we were getting the bearish divergences coming into this significant level, so I had enough confidence to take a short there. And if this wasn't such a significant area, if we didn't have so much confluence here, I probably wouldn't have taken a trade here because the 12-minute money flow was getting thick. The 6-minute money flow was very thick as well. The 3-minute was sort of coming down, but it wasn't as clear as I would like it to be. Typically, I like to see money flow clearly trending in a direction. But I was able to get a trade there just because we saw the divergences coming into such a significant level. And this was a pretty nice move that we got here. I took profits down here, and now I got the trade locked in. And now maybe I can start looking for Confluence with another golden pocket, maybe an area that I may be interested in taking a trade from if we come down there. And so I'll just go through the same steps that I used to find this level up here. I'll start going through my TA. We don't really have a weekly level in that area, but we do have a daily level right above this golden pocket. Also, if you look at the volume profile, you can see that we do have a high volume node right here. This is a high volume area, so we do have some confluence around this golden pocket. And also, if I just go locally, you can see that this is a pretty significant area of support and resistance. We found support on it here, resistance on it here. Then when we broke back above it, we held it as support. So we can expect that if we come back down to this area, it may act as support again. You know, that is basically how I like to find confluence around golden pockets. But yeah, I think that is everything I wanted to go over. Thank you everyone for watching. If you enjoyed, please consider leaving a like and subscribing. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you all in my next video.